Hello, friends! Do you love to travel and learn about new places and things? Great! Then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun exploring the USA, the world, and beyond.
Hello, friends! It's Jasmine, the jazzy gray cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie.
Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. I'm so glad you joined us today as we explore Jupiter, the fifth planet from the Sun and the biggest planet in our solar system. Jupiter could have turned into a star, but it never got quite big enough to start burning like those stars do.
Wow, Jupiter could have been a sun. Super brilliant. Jupiter is really big. You don't even need a telescope to see it. That means people have been watching Jupiter for gazillions of years.
Really, Jasmine? Gazillions?
Okay, maybe not gazillions, but at least thousands. As a matter of fact, the ancient Romans found 7 bright objects in the sky: the sun, the moon, and the planets Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. They thought they were so cool that they called them the names of their most important gods. Jupiter, the largest planet, was named after the king of the Roman gods. Then, when other planets were discovered later by astronomers, they gave them Roman names too.
A nice way to keep all the planets together as one family. Mars and Saturn are Jupiter's neighbors. Now, back to Jupiter's massive size. To make a planet as big as Jupiter, we would need to take 2 of all the other planets and put them together to be that same size. And it's hard to believe, but 1,300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter.
Holy moly! That's one large planet! Even though it's only the 5th planet from the sun, it's still over 500 million miles away from it. If we didn't have our supersonic spaceship, it would take us 13 months to get there. That is over 1 year. I'd have to bring a birthday cake so I could celebrate my birthday as we were going. But we won't have to, 'cause we'll get there much faster. Will we be able to land on Jupiter, Gracie?
Unfortunately, no, Jasmine. Jupiter is one of the gas planets and doesn't have a solid surface. It's made up of mostly hydrogen and helium with a very dense atmosphere. Way down deep at the center, there could be a solid core, or maybe it's just a thick, super hot liquid. But whatever is inside of Jupiter, it is really hot. The best guesses think that it could be about 43,000 degrees Fahrenheit near Jupiter's center. Now, of course, the outside temperature of this gas atmosphere is much lower at negative 334 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's best to check it out from our ship. And we'll need to keep the windows closed because Jupiter is radioactive. Jupiter spins on its axis really fast, so it takes only 10 hours to go all the way around. So that means a day is only 10 hours, but it takes a lot longer to go around the sun, almost 12 years.
Because Jupiter is fairly close to Earth, unmanned spacecraft have visited or flown by Jupiter and have sent back beautiful, detailed pictures of it.
I see Jupiter! It is really gorgeous, covered with swirly cloud stripes of white, orange, brown, and red all around it. These cloud bands zip around the planet at more than 300 miles an hour. The lighter ones go in the same direction as the planet, just faster. The darker ones are slower and go in the opposite direction. But I don't see any rings. I know Jupiter has some, but they're too hard to see. Oh well. Hey, what is that big red spot over there?
That is a storm, Jasmine. When those swirling gases on Jupiter come together, they make a storm. The storm of the Great Red Spot has been going on for hundreds of years. The storm was first seen by Giovanni Cassini, an Italian astronomer, during the 1600s. When he saw this great red storm, it was a long oval shape. Now it's much rounder. It is so large that 3 of our Earths could fit inside of it. The storm keeps going at a speed of 270 miles per hour by mixing together hot gases from above it and cooler gases below it.
I love that red color. It is dark red today, but sometimes it is pink or even white. I would love to see the pink color since that's my fave. Ooh, I see something blue over at the North Pole. It reminds me of those northern lights, the aurora borealis. How could they be here too?
Well, Jasmine, Earth isn't the only planet that has auroras. Jupiter has them too. They are enormous and hundreds of times more energetic than ours. They are caused from a magnetic tug-of-war with the volcanic eruptions on Jupiter's closest moon, Io.
Cool! Astronomers have counted up to 95 moons for Jupiter so far. Because Jupiter has so many moons, it's called a mini solar system. Let's talk about Io since you already mentioned it, Gracie.
Fine by me. Io is always erupting. That's because it has volcanoes. At least 9 of them are always erupting at any one time. Sometimes the yellow sulfur from them spouts up 300 miles high. Not only is Io the 4th largest moon in the solar system, it's also one of 5 of Jupiter's moons that can eclipse or cover the sun.
Gigantic Ganymede is the largest moon within our whole solar system and the 9th largest object, too. It's also the only moon with its own magnetic field. This magnetic field causes auroras at the south and north poles, just like on Jupiter.
The last moon I'll mention is Europa. This frozen moon is slightly smaller than Earth's moon and may even have a liquid ocean under its icy crust. Astronomers think that Europa might even have life in that ocean. By life, they mean tiny microbes, not fish, people, cats, or tortoises, Jasmine.
Oh, thanks for explaining that. How did you know I was going to ask?
Because I know your inquiring mind. One last quick fact before we head back. Because Jupiter is such a large planet, the gravity here is much more than on Earth. So, if you weighed 100 pounds on Earth, you would weigh 253 pounds on Jupiter.
Whoa, good thing we live on Earth. That's way too much weight. Let's do weather jokes for the red storm. What does a cloud wear under its raincoat?
How about a rainbow?
Ooh, that's a nice guess. But it wears thunderwear. Hee hee hee.
I see. What goes up when the rain comes down?
I know, an umbrella. My favorite thing was seeing the auroras on both Jupiter and Ganymede. How about you?
My favorite was knowing that there may be life on Europa. How about you, friends? What was your favorite fact? Don't forget to share it with someone you love.
That's right, and come back next time for Mars. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello, everybody. It's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page, and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.